You know, it's like I always say, a delicious meal prepared with love will turn any house into a home. So with that in mind, welcome to our home for last night and this morning, where the lovely Ivana has prepared a beautifully arranged breakfast here right down on the dock by the water. Basically, we are trying to recapture the magic of Pručac Lake, and so we're trying to book some accommodations right near the water. So across the river here is Romania, and obviously the whole scenery here is very beautiful, although the Danube doesn't quite have the green water, at least not at this part, that Pručac has. But what the Danube lacks in inviting swimming water, it makes up for in incredible history, because just like 2 minutes drive from here is Golubac Fortress, which should provide for some good adventure as well as some good scenery. And so after we eat our lovely breakfast, I think we'll go down there and start the day. I think this is Serbian road trip day 12.
I don't remember.
14. Not sure. Anyway, let's eat and then the day will begin. Come along with us. Check it out, we get to drive underneath the fort. Look at this. That's pretty cool, right?
That's true.
Oh, this is some mighty fine driving. Driving underneath the castle. All right, guilty as charged. Because probably 10 times on this channel, I've described a place as straight out of Lord of the Rings, but this has got to be one of the most Lord of the Ringsian places we've ever visited. So I'm gonna say it once again here today. Feels like I'm about to go explore Helm's Deep. And for that, I'm very excited. So let's go. Alright, so this place has clearly undergone an absolutely masterful restoration job. They've even got a full-blown museum inside one of the towers where every single signboard is also written in English, which is great for a guy like me, not to mention all of the great artifacts. What I really love is all of the stonework they've done to rebuild the fortress really matches in with the original stuff, and so I feel like I'm being transported back in time to the 1300s when this place was built. Now, this fortress has successfully defended itself against enemy armies more than 120 times. Although despite that, it still changed hands a couple of times. Hungarian into Serbian into Ottoman, the list goes on, I'm sure. What I really love is that on the ground level here, they have these trebuchets as well as catapults, because this fortress was built before the invention or discovery of gunpowder. So you can imagine people fighting for their lives here before artillery and cannons. Truly a medieval stronghold we are now walking through. Now what's unfortunate is the big staircase they've built is unfortunately closed today for some reason, so we can't go to the top of the tower, which would be a good vantage point to see why this location is so geographically important. Because I guess the fortress is built right on what I'm learning is called the Iron Gates. So if you look one way from the fortress, you see the Danube River. It almost looks like a lake. It's so big and so vast. Whereas right on the corner where the fortress is, the river narrows. And so if you controlled this fortress in history, you really controlled who could access this portion of the Danube River. You could impose your taxes or fight off enemy ships much easier. So we can add this fortress to the places along the Danube that we were really impressed by. If you guys remember, just last year we were on the Romanian side, where we saw the massive statue of King Decibel carved into the side of the Danube, not to mention the incredible viewpoint up at Orshova. I feel like if you're planning a Euro trip, you can almost plan a trip all the way down the Danube, all the way from Germany, and drive your car all the way down and see all these different historical sites. Maybe it's a bit of a North American perspective, but I didn't realize the Danube was so important and so beautiful until I started traveling Europe. So with that being said, let's go.
So we like the Austrian.
Hello.
I'm watching your program.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching.
Can we have a picture with you?
Sure, let's take a picture.
Oh.
This is your wife.
Yeah, that's
Okay, let's take a picture.
Canadian or Serbian house?
Just Canadian.
Canadian.
Yes.
Never mind, it's Asians. She's from Indonesia, from Philippines. We are the same
Yes.
Asians.
Thank you.
Great. See you around.
Yes, bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Okay, there you have it, guys. Nice. Sure, you'll see yourself in the video. Okay.
Bye-bye. So nice.
Okay.
A Filipino Serbian couple
Very nice.
watch our program.
We're
And
watching you eat fish torba.
yes. Very nice.
Okay, road trip continues.
Wow. Just wow. Amazing. I love it. If Steve said his favorite fortress was the Litz Fortress.
Oh, I might take it back. I might change my mind.
You change your mind?
Oh gosh, every week is a new favorite fortress. This one's really something special. And we didn't even get to go to the top, which what I was looking
Yes.
forward to. Very nice
Wow.
fortress.
Amazing,
Very nice, very
amazing.
nice.
When you drive through, it doesn't look that big from the road, but when you get here, it's huge.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Wow. Must visit.
Oh my gosh. Wow. It's dark in a tunnel, no? I'm more of a bridge man myself, you know? That's good driving.
Very nice. Oh God. Steve?
Hands on the wheel. Right, so our second stop today is an archaeological site, and I know what you're thinking. That sounds boring, but let's give it a chance and check it out.
What's name?
Name JetLag Warriors.
Oh, nice. Hello.
From Serbia.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Subscribe you channel.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
Voila.
Voila. There you have it. Now let's give the archaeological dig a chance. We don't really know what to expect, but it is remnants of an 8,000-year-old civilization that lived right along the banks of the Danube. So let's check it out. All right, so as it turns out, this place is absolutely incredible and in fact a must visit. I'm sort of embarrassed that I thought it might be boring. The thing is about archaeological stuff, if the budget is not there to present this stuff in an interesting way, it can just be a pile of dirt. The good news is this place has a huge budget and really interesting information, as you can see from this massive dome here with all of the findings down below me, and they've got some pretty good exhibits here, including something where they animated my face as a prehistoric man. It's a good exhibit. Now, they start you off with a 15-minute movie when you walk in the door and buy your ticket, which shows you everything they found here and how the archaeologists discovered it, including 136 houses, which were arranged in a sort of city with an actual main square or center square to the town, as well as stone tools and even bone tools, which is something new for me, and of course some human remains which were arranged in a sort of interesting way that indicated some sort of ritual or belief system at the very least regarding the dead. And here we have a recreation of what each house might have looked like. So to be clear, these are 8,000 or 9,000 year old people, and this was their dwelling unit. I guess it's all made of wood and sticks and stuff you can find along the Danube. I guess each one has a fire pit, which is probably why there's like a top window here, which is less of a window and more of a smoke hole, I would guess, where people could light their fire and kind of hang out in their, I don't know if this is a yurt or what you'd call it, teepee might be a North American term, but this is their housing unit. It's funny that nowadays, if you built some of this, you could charge a lot on Airbnb for a you know, authentic accommodation. Wow, really nice place here. Really enjoying this experience.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. So I guess what's great about archaeology is every time you discover something new and you get one more answer, you sort of end up with 2 or 3 more questions. So one of the theories or the hypothesis is the reason these houses are all shaped like this and the reason the whole sort of community has this similar shape over and over again is because of this rock, which is just on the other side of the Danube, has the same shape. So the assumption or the guess is that maybe they had some belief system worshipping some religion or some sort of idolization of that rock, and they've sort of copied the shape in their houses as well as their society. Very interesting to see what the archaeologists might be guessing is going on in these types of things, because it really triggers your imagination. I tell you what, they have done an absolutely 6-star job of maintaining that place. I'm a little embarrassed. I thought it would be lame. I was nervous it'd just be a pile of dirt and they say people used to live here, but they've got great exhibitions in there and really elaborate way of presenting the information. I would say it's a must visit.
Yes, it's kind of cool to imagine how people used to live back in the day. And I have a stupid question. Is this the Stone Age or not?
Yes.
Yes,
because
so it's like the Flintstone.
Okay, that's a cartoon where they're living with dinosaurs, but it is a Stone Age because they had stone tools, which to me puts in the Stone Age. There was no metal around. I didn't see in there.
Right. Okay.
What they discovered. Also, they had bone tools, which is very amazing.
Right.
Which is
kind of cool.
It shows you that the Danube is the gift that keeps on giving. In prehistoric times, it gave you life with water and animals. In medieval times, it gave you defense with the fortresses.
Oh, yes.
And in modern times, it gives you tourist attractions and selfies. What's more important than that? So with that being said, let's go have some lunch, no?
Yes, let's
Hungry.
go.
Let's eat. All right, so lovely little kafana here with a great view of the Danube. And I guess the river has been a theme of our video today. So with that in mind, I could have ordered fish, but I couldn't resist the pork neck. So maybe I'll let the lovely Ivana take away the food vlog. She's got catfish,
Yes.
which sounds a bit off. Catfish
Doesn't look bad.
looks okay.
Yeah.
And I'd love to mention this. This bread is amazing.
I know. I usually don't like bread. As you know, I'm a rice person, but this bread is amazing.
It's so good.
I want the recipe.
Is this just a normal lapinha? Traditional bread, right?
I don't know if it's a live piña, but it's bread.
But from here, it's definitely homemade.
Yeah.
You can tell it's homemade.
And
It almost
texture
tastes-
is amazing.
I hate to say this. It almost tastes a bit like beer. It's
Fermented
a bit,
for
like
sure.
Taste of fermentation. And
I
the
think-
texture is so good.
Texture is very good. I think it's from yeast.
Yeah. You can taste the yeast in it.
Yeah.
This is the best bread I ever had.
Anyway, let's eat.
Let's eat. I can't
I'm
wait.
hungry. Look at this. Catfish. Really big portion.
Looks good, Ivana.
2 fillet of catfish.
Yeah.
Oh. It's good. I think this is fried. I thought it was grilled, but I think it's fried.
Right. It's a big piece of fish, isn't it?
Very good.
What can be bad? This is potato.
Yeah, potato salad and onion, also good.
Nice day today we had.
I like it.
Good job. So usually, guys, we'd bring you to our accommodation, but tonight our accommodation will be in Romania.
We're going to be there.
We're gonna be across the river today. So stay tuned. We're gonna be in Romania and in Bulgaria and then back in Serbia. So the Serbian road trip is not over, although we are taking it international.
Right.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, good day at the Danube.
Bye bye.